What up, everybody? Raider J89 here. Don't mind me looking around and driving. I'm just heading home from my 9 to 5. Wanted to talk about the 3 Raider games from week 1, week 2, and week 3. Let's just say piss poor performance. And I've been a fan when we went 0-10 or 0-9 or whatever in the world it was when Derek Carr was a rookie. Now, that being said, the defense has shown great performance from like Max Crosby. But then again, that's Max Crosby. He's always going to perform really well. But then you got the mystery man, Chandler Jones. For the amount of money the Raiders organization is paying this man, where the fuck is he? Non-existent. I live in freaking Iowa, so I hardly get to see the Raider games because I'm not going to fork over $300+ for DirecTV to get the Sunday ticket. But the one game I was able to watch, he was non-existent. He never freaking was rushing. He was slow off the line, and I mean snail slow off the line. And that was in week 2 against the Cardinals, when the Raiders did something that they've never done in their history. Blow a 20-point lead. Jeez, oh Hannah. When you're up by 20 points, I'm sorry, newsflash, coach, run the fucking ball more. You get up, run that ball. Because the game can't get over with fast enough for you when you're up. And you were up 20 points. Now, that being said, do I think being 0-3, because, I forgot, the 2-point conversion in week 3 against Tennessee, that was all on Carr. From the way that I heard, he stared down Darren Waller for that 2-point conversion. He didn't look anywhere else. Come on, Derek, you've been doing this long enough. You're smarter than that. I've been praising you since day one. Now, I'm about ready to say, screw it, tank for that quarterback from Georgia or Bryce Young from Alabama. Because I don't think you got it anymore. Everybody was talking about Derek Carr MVP season with Davante Adams and Hunter Renfrow. But you can't show us crap. You can't show us that you are the Derek Carr that we all know you can be. The Derek Carr from last year who won games because he found somebody open, rather than being that little Nancy ass boy who wants to throw to his favorite player. This ain't fucking Madden, Derek. This is real life, and this might cost you your job. Just talk to Josh. Now, back to that point. Do I think we need to fire Josh McDaniels from 3 weeks? No. I honestly don't. Because at least it takes a while for everybody to get into the groove of a new coaching staff, a new coaching system. I mean, hell, I think that's why Khalil Mack left the Raiders, was because he played for how many different defensive coordinators in how many years. He just was like, I'm done. Screw this. Give me to somebody else who will at least keep a coordinator for more than one season so I can get used to the scheme they're running. But clock's ticking. I don't have a watch on, but clock's ticking. McDaniels and Derek, because piss poor performances are going to get you set on the bench or going and stocking shelves at Hy-Vee. That's all I got to say about that. Is shit needs to change. And whether good, bad, or indifferent, it all starts at the top. Because Because personally, at the end of last season, I think we should have offered Rich Bisaccia the head coaching position. Not to say I didn't like the McDaniels signing. I liked it. McDaniels is a good person. But to lose your coach halfway through the year, and Rich Bisaccia did what he did, to lose your top receiver, Henry Ruggs III, to lose your best weapon on offense, and to still make the playoffs, I think Rich Bisaccia should have been offered the job. I personally think it's time for Mark Davis, that SNL-looking SOB, to sell the team, because he apparently does not know how to run a football organization. Because I am sorry, I am sick and tired of seeing that SNL-looking wannabe sitting there with his white jumpsuit on, looking like no offense, a special needs person. We need somebody who's going to be looking at tape, looking at what the players want, not going, I want this, and since I own the team, I'm going to make all the decisions. Because that's only going to end up one way, Mr. Davis. It's going to end up with the Raiders being the laughingstock of the NFL, like the Browns were for so many years. So many years. I applaud the Browns, because they were lower than dog shit, which ironically dog pound, but still they were lower than dog shit and worked their way up to contenders now, to where they're contending with the Pittsburgh Steelers back when they had Big Ben, the Ravens now with Lamar Jackson and everybody. I think it's time for a rebuild, really. Sorry, Davante Adams, you wasted your time coming to the Raiders, because now Derek Carr doesn't know his asshole from an elbow. Mark Davis is making stupid-ass decisions with the front office. Yeah, I just think it's time for a rebuild. Because honestly, this team, I don't think this team can go anywhere with the coaching staff or the front office people. I've been a Raider fan for the better half of 30 plus years, and I have never been this embarrassed to be a Raiders fan, to support the silver and black. I have never been this embarrassed. And I'm living in the middle of Packer, Viking, Bear, Chiefs country. I've never been this embarrassed. Something needs to change, and something needs to change fast, or this season and possibly our future seasons are over with. Because, yeah, enough said. Shit needs to change, or the Raiders organization is going to be the laughingstock of the NFL.